Alright guys, what's the crack? This is Gar, and this is Gar's Anatomy, speeding through the intro a little bit, because I'm keen to get playing. Oh, what's that thing? Is it a water elemental? How strange. So I've done a bit of reading about this monstrosity type thing that is the Deep Dark, and it's pretty interesting about how it works. So yeah, I was right. Dark does damage you. It's a bit like kind of either starving or drowning, I guess, that sort of mechanic. Apparently hostile mobs, ignore light levels for spawning. I've yet to experience that, but that's not to say that it doesn't happen. So we've basically... I was thinking, where should I put my quarry down? Because if I put it down... Oh god, oops. Dear, almost died. If I put it down, like, over here, I'm going to get a lot of cobble before I get, like, anything interesting. But let me show you, see if I can find one of these really cool things. I don't think I'm going to put my quarry down over it, but it just gives you an idea of how rich the ore environment is in this place. Here we go. Here's one. It is a massive drop all the way down, not just to bedrock, but to the goddamn void. Yeah. Fall down there, you're dead. But look, that's definitely richer. What's that? Is that bedrock or something? Nope, my whale has disappeared. I hope I can get up here with my jetpack. Looks like I can. Yeah, that is way richer than the average ore. So I think it's a good thing that we're going to set it down here. So I think what I'm going to do is just off camera, light up an area, set it down, and we'll... You've guys seen it. You've seen the quarry sort of set up before, so I'll just... Oh, sugar, don't... You've seen that before, so I'll do that off camera, and then I'll actually show you it functioning, or at least that's the idea anyway. All right, back when it's all set up. Wow, it's building at some speed. I'm kind of impressed by how this is building, to be honest. Yeah. I will not say no to that sort of speed. Now, obviously, this cell is not going to last a long time. It's temporary. I need to get a Tesseract up. I mean, oh, wow. That's depleting way faster than I thought it would. But it can output at a fair speed, so we're going to need to get some Tesseracts set up and everything. I was just hoping that I could maybe get at least some materials before I needed to do that. Why are these changed color all of a sudden? The fuck? That's weird. Huh. How peculiar. But yeah, the quarry's getting set up now. I would just go through and, you know, glide through, but there's a good chance I'll take some damage. But I guess we could just do a little bit here. We're almost finished up. So, interesting. Interesting. It's good to know the energy requirements. I mean, it's going to be a pain in the ass coming back here and putting another redstone energy cell there all the time. So we're going to have to try and get a Tesseract eventually. That is something I'd like to do this episode, but I just need more materials. So what I might need to do is go kind of strip mining, and I think I might go strip mining here in the in this world. To be honest, I've got Mjolnir, I've got, you know, the cool tools, fortunes and things. So, you know, we could have a good time here, I think. Let's see if we're starting to get stuff now. There we go. Wow, that's, well, I mean, obviously that didn't mine anything, but like that's gonna be mining at some speed, I reckon. Now the problem is we haven't got our thing chunk loaded back at base, so that's why that's not taking stuff in. As soon as we go back, things will start getting chunk loaded. So you know what, let's go do that now. Where's our entrance? There it is. Oh, hello, creeper. You're the first creeper I've seen. Oh, what a go. I was going to say what a catch, and then I nearly died. You're the first creeper I've seen in here, so it's good to know that there are indeed creepers here. I mean, it's not good to know that, but it's at least, if it's true, at least we know it. You know, let's just go back this way, actually. Now that we've chunk loaded those things... Oh, shut the hell up, villagers. Now that we've chunk loaded it... Ooh. It'll go into this ender chest that we've got here. And I've actually got this pretty cool translocator system. Mostly just because I think it's really awesome. So let me just show you what it looks like. I mean, I think that looks really awesome. So hopefully whenever the thing's on... And we have got it... We have got our thing being chunk loaded. Well, it said it was being chunk loaded. Yeah, there it is. Stuff's going in. It's just that obviously there's not much stuff there. So when I originally set it up, I set it up so that it was across a whole pile of chunk boundaries. So it was chunk loading a total of 25. I actually got that down to 17, which is like 4 chunks by 4 chunks makes 16 for the actual quarry, and then 1 for the build for the actual sort of like, you know, big 64 by 64 area, and then one chunk has to actually contain the quarry itself. So I think that's pretty reasonable. So one thing we should definitely get sorted out is our goddamn sorting system, because I've got a feeling that lots of stuff's just gonna go in here. Yep, it is. Yeah, God, I have not got this set up properly, have I? I thought I did, and then I tried to be smart, and then I screwed it up. But it's easily fixed. It's just gonna take some time to do, but that's okay. We should look to see what sorts of material I can't remember what I made. Did I make things like magma crucibles? And let's turn on, you know, let's go into our other room here. Sorry, excuse me. Turn on whale. I don't know why it keeps going away. And then we've got a solid fuel transposer magma crucible. Yes, we do. Okay, so we can, you know, we can make our way towards making a tesseract, if only for the lack of materials. But that's okay. That's okay. Right. Okay, I'm going to go off camera, guys, and start and just fix my sorting system a bit, because this is a bit of a mess. See you in a bit. Sorted my sorting system out, came back, found out this guy is already dead, went back, swapped my energy cells. So, yeah. Ugh. Ooh, don't die in the darkness. Don't die from bloody fall damage either, Gar. If I got my... Awesome. Okay, so... we are in a bit of difficulty. I don't know what to do. I think I'll probably have to go strip mining. Yeah, this is going to take too long otherwise. It'll be nice once it's going. And we've got a good tesseract and stuff. I probably went for far too big a quarry, given my energy... Well, not my energy production. I've got enough energy producing going on. I just don't have enough resources to then transmit the energy, if that makes sense. So, yeah. Oh well. Strip mining it is. So, I'll do that off camera, obviously, because no one likes to see that. Ooh, somebody's messaging me. Alright, that's the perfect time to go, and I will see you guys once we've got some materials. So I said to you guys that I would go strip mining for materials, and I did. I spent quite a bit of time doing it, actually. It has now been about 3 or maybe 4 days since the last time I recorded. I haven't just been mining during that time, but I've been mining quite a bit of it. I've also been away for the weekend with Molly. We went up to Loch Lomond in Scotland, which was lovely. But enough of that. I made myself one of these. Ooh, what have I just done? I made myself one of these. Where's my... There we go. I don't know where any eye's gone. I need to make sure that's gone up. But basically, that's the recipe there. I did a bit of mining for gold, because I needed some. And then I made myself one of those. Really, really cool. Because now I have filled it with... Oh God, this is really annoying me. Sometimes it just disappears, my any eye. Very, very strange. But anyway, I'll fix that later. I filled my golden bag of holding with lots of shit. Absolutely tons of shit. And let me just show you the extent of the strip mining I've done. I have gone... mining galore. God, we spent most of this episode in the deep dark. I know we have, and I don't really like that, but, well, it's kind of important. So, let's just quickly jot down, and where would I... Oh, yes, I remember I dug... Oh, God, look how many fucking dryads there are! Oh, what is this? Dryad fucking party? What is going on? What? What is this? Oh, hello. Don't die. Have I got any torches on me? I do not. That was dumb, eh? Maybe I put them in here. I actually put a lot of stuff away. I don't, but you know what? I've got most of this is all let down, so it should be fine. So I have done a lot of strip mining at 2 levels. Sort of iron copper level, and then down at sort of redstone level. So, because iron and redstone and gold were the kind of things I needed lots of. So that's my iron. And then I went further. It's huge. It goes so far. I have no idea. And then, come on. I wish I could go down slightly faster. And then for some reason, oh no, wait a minute. That's not the one. Oh, here it is. Oh, no, that's not it either. What level are we at? Nah, that's about redstone level. Yes. And then I went so far down here. You've no idea. Like so far. And I've taken everything out. And there are so many ores here, so many ores. In fact, let me just show you. I'm going to dig in here a little bit. Oh God, I'm surprised I haven't found any yet. Here we go. Here's our first ones. Some force, some osmium. I mean, this is just the way to do it, guys, with the hammer. More osmium. Oh, it's oh, gold, might as well take it. Even more gold, might as well take it. Diamonds, well, don't mind if I do. This is my fortune pickaxe. I don't normally use it on gold, just in case you're all worrying, but it's manual. Oh shit! Okay, I think this gives off light, doesn't it? Oh yeah, it's the portal gun's birthday today, so yeah, that gives off light, so we should be fine. We should be okay. And having the fortune is pretty damn nice, not gonna lie. Pretty damn nice. Quickly get another portal up here before we starve in the darkness or whatever it is. God, look at these diamonds. Come on, pick them up, please. There we go. Just a little demonstration, and we've already got... Oh, fucking Jesus, this is embarrassing. 29 diamonds. I might as well take this silver when I'm here, or if my frame rate allows me. Anyway, I don't care about that bit. We're going home now. So I will meet you at home because I want to fix my NEI. And you know what? It'd be really nice if I could just shoot. Oh, whatever. I'll meet you at home because I need to fix my NEI, and I need to then explain what we're going to do for the rest of the episode / the rest of the allotted recording time, however that works out best. Probably the episode, I think, because I think I've got a better grip of how much recording I've done so far, but I'll see you in a second. I'm blabbering already. So a quick relog, and we have got our NEI back, which is amazing. Now, I'm going to put it up on the picture, I'm going to put up in the video now, guys, a picture. And it's a picture of an ore setup, and it's probably going to use blocks that you might not recognize. Now, you'll see here that we have our basic using machines. These are like these machines that I kind of... You know, if I want to do something with them, I come to these machines, and I'm going to, you know, keep this basic setup whenever I build my more permanent base, in concept at least. Oh, already full. Awesome. The quarry, by the way, isn't... I took the redstone furnace back. We're just not going to keep manually putting that back and forth. It doesn't last anywhere near as long enough to make it worthwhile, so we're going to wait till we get a tesseract. So that's what we're going to work towards. But in order to make the most out of these materials that I've just spent the longest time getting, I want to do better than doubling them. There are basically different ways of processing ores. You guys know this. One of the standards in Minecraft is to... Is that rain? The hell? One of the standards in Minecraft is doubling. You know, you pulverize and then you smelt. And, you know, that makes a lot of sense. It was sort of invented, as it were, by IC2 with the maceration. But, you know, a lot of mods took it on. Thermal expansion, mechanism does a form of ore doubling. The ore doubling and mechanism, however, is only the first tier of ore pressing. In fact, mechanism's machines are basically where it shines. Now, I haven't really got the chance to play with mechanism yet, and I'm super excited about it, because in the latest version, you can actually times your ores by 5. There's ore quintuplification. Now, this is something that all you guys that watch Direwolf won't even really know about, because he doesn't play with mechanism. So it's really quite special that we're, you know, playing with a mod pack on Chaosville that has some really cool mods like this. It's not OP. I mean, maybe it's OP, but it's super, super hard to get to, and it's more about the enjoyment of processing than it is about anything else. Let me just deposit some of this XP while I'm here. I don't know why the rain is going so crazy. But anyway, whilst we're talking, we have... You know, this is far too noisy. Basically, I want to make that setup that I showed you in the picture. And it's going to take quite a few different machines. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to manually process the necessary ingredients to get those machines. We're going to come back together, craft them, and then put them together on video. So I'll be a little bit AFK for... Well, AFC, away from camera, for a little bit, because I'm going to, you know, process all these ores and sort them a little bit and stuff like that there. But then I'll be back with you guys in order to set up this process, because I know a lot of you might not have seen it already. So, be right back. I hope you enjoy it. You know, it's been raining quite a lot here on Chaosville recently. Ugh, I'm beginning to wonder if I've been cursed or some sort of similar type device by somebody. Anyway, we are coming up to get, hopefully, the last of 2 objects we need before we can start cooking up some awesome stuff. Now, originally, I was going to do this, like... Let me just see if I've got all these things set up properly. Let's actually put this ferrous in. Might as well cook it. And take some of this iron out, and maybe a little bit more steel. I think we might need a little bit more steel. Anyway, what we are doing is we are doing the mechanism ore triplification setup. Now, originally I was going to have an accuracy accumulator and maybe even a redstone furnace to do this, but I thought, you know what, feck it. Let's go all out. Let's go mechanism entirely. So that means we're going to need a pump to start pumping the actual what's it called? Oh my god, why is my brain gone fuzzy? The water. So yeah, we're gonna need a pump. We're also gonna need these buckets of lava for the crafting of stuff. But let's start crafting first, because I think that makes the most sense. Okay, so we're gonna need a pump. So let's get the things that we kind of need. You know what? Let's get this stuff away in another chest so that we just sort of don't need it. Oh, let me keep that out actually, because I've and let's keep this out as well, because it's always useful. And let's put that away. That's useful. Yeah, that's always right. So basically, made one of these things. It's a clipboard from Darkcraft. Oh no, wrong clipboard. I made a clipboard from Bibliocraft, and it's really useful. And basically, what I'm doing is I'm using it to have my setup here and, like, you know, tick it off when I've done it. So I've done the water. Although saying that, I might move the water. I don't know. We'll see. And I'm trying to work out where to put the pump. So the pump needs to be over like a source block type thing. So, you know, I've got a 1, 2, 3. They're all water down there. This rain is really annoying me. Really, really annoying me. Is there something... I can craft a rain muffler, but is it difficult to craft? Yes, because it's going to require... Screw it. Right, we're going to craft a rain muffler. Be right back. I've just slept. Let's see if that's clear the rain. Because it usually should. Okay, it's cleared the rain. Thank God. Right, let's put these in a safe place. We can use them later. Okay. So we're back on target. Okay, so what was I doing? I was making these devices. Okay, so we need to make a pump, right? That's the first thing. So what we're going to do is get a mechanism out, and you'll see that they're all kind of similar recipes. So if we take the pump, which let me find is here, the electric pump, you'll notice that we need a lot of these things called enriched alloys. Now we made a metallurgic infuser in the past, so we've actually got a few of those cooking up already. In fact, I've got quite a few cooking up already in here. So what are the other things we needed for the pump? I think we needed some osmium, we needed the bucket. Actually, should we use that? No, let's craft another bucket. What else do we need? Osmium, bucket, steel casing, and enriched alloys. Steel casing is steel around osmium, so we also need some steel. So we've got quite a bit of steel in here, don't we? Yes, we got a whole stack in there. So we should be okay for materials, I believe. I hope. I did a lot of sort of God, why can't I just there we go. Well, I did a lot of preparation for this video to try and make sure that we got stuff going as smoothly as possible. Now, so that's the pump. Now, let me think. I want the pump to be over a water source. I'm thinking maybe it can just be over that water source. Yeah. If I put it there, and then once we remove this guy, which I will do, then we can get, let's see, the hardened energy cells. Now this should work, I'm pretty sure. Well, it's just pumped it's been powering other things, so there we go. It's got no fluid, but that's cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually we probably could put the metallurgic infuser back there. Actually, there's no harm in having it there, and I think I will. Awesome. It'll actually cover up that water source block too, in fact, which is pretty handy. So we put one there, and then we're going to put another here. And then now that should be pumping in water, which it is. Awesome. Now what we put beside that, what we want to pump the water into, as it were, is a thing called an electrolytic separator. Now, it's kind of complicated looking, and it's pretty complicatedly cool. We need an electrolytic core, which is a lots of enriched alloys and some dusts, 2 osmium, 1 iron and 1 gold, in fact. So let's get those together, because I think I've prepared those. 1 iron, 1 gold, 2 osmium, and 5, well, we've already got that in there. So we should have enough to make that. Awesome. And then we just have 2 more of those, 4 more iron, and some redstone. So some redstone, 4 more iron, and 2 more of those should get us the electrolytic separator. Awesome. Now this is a really cool model. I dig this model a lot. Oh, I didn't want it to go that way. Can I turn this round? Awesome, I can. Now, you can see that it basically has 2 things in it right now. It has a blue for a H and O for oxygen. So it will separate water into both hydrogen and oxygen, which is really cool because we actually need hydrogen as well. So eventually I will be pumping this hydrogen into a little tank. But I think we're going to ignore that for now. What I want to have happen is just the oxygen to go in. I hope that's just basically how it's going to work. I think as soon as I put an outlet it should work. If it doesn't, I'll do it off camera. I'll troubleshoot it off camera. But it's not getting any power. Of course it's not. So that's why it's not working. Yes, now it's getting power. It should separate both into hydrogen and oxygen. And then as soon as we put an outlet for the oxygen to go into, and I think as long as I put the block here, it should work. It should then pump the oxygen in. And where do we need to pump the oxygen into? We need to pump it into a purification chamber. Now basically what you're using the oxygen for is you're pumping the oxygen into the ores to grind it down into even smaller chunks, which is why you're getting ore tripling. You can do the same with flint, I believe, but I think oxygen is a more stable sort of thing, is basically what people have been saying on the internet. So the next thing we need, as I said, is a purification chamber. Now again, we're going to need another steel casing, so we can make those. We need these things, so we need 4 of those, so that shouldn't be too hard to make. So we get 4 of those, and that will require an equivalent 8 of the redstone. So we get some circuits. Now we need another no, it's not that. It's osmium and 4 steel. We need another steel casing as well, didn't we? So that should be pretty simple to make. Awesome. And the other things that we needed for this are called atomic cores. So we need 2 atomic cores, don't we? So there are diamond, osmium dust, obsidian dust, and some enriched alloys. So we need 8, 2, 2, and 1. Okay. I'm glad I made so many of these enriched alloys. 8, 2, 2, and 1. And that's actually only 4. No, hold on. How have I done this? I've miscounted, isn't it? No, yeah, so 8, 4, 4, and 2. Sorry. 8, 4, 2, and... Oh, I didn't take any diamond in there, did I? And 4. Okay. So, give me make an atomic core or 2. Awesome. And then I think that's everything. No, I don't have any extra of enriched alloys. Awesome. Oh, I love it when a plan comes together. So, purification chamber next. Here we go. Now, this is where you would eventually then put in the ores. So, let me just take this as a device putter inner, I think, will be the way I put this. So, I think it's not receiving any energy, strangely. It's not receiving any oxygen either. I think I might need to, like, set up the configs. But I'm not really sure. Maybe it only does it whenever it has something in it. Let's sneak up and get an ore and try this out, actually, because we should get something with it. Let's just iron, simple as that. Now we should, if I've got this set up right, get 3 clumps from this. Okay, why are you not working? You're getting power, surely, even though it because you can see the recipes here. Yeah, you grind up 1 copper ore. This is where I said you can put flint in, but I think our oxygen isn't pumping out, and I think that's got something to do with the config here. So what I'm going to try and do is input. Okay, no, this doesn't seem to be working. Right, I'm going to configure that. I'm going to play around with that off camera because it's boring. So the other things that we need are, but once this is processed into 3 clumps, we put the 3 clumps into a thing called a crusher. So let's get that on the go. Crusher. Metal or mechanism crusher. Okay, so we need another steel casing, a redstone, some more of these things. Oh, and lava, so that's why I got the lava. Okay, so we need another, like, let's just get all that redstone, some more of that, let's get some more of that, and some more of these enrichmenty things. Okay, so we need to make 2 of those. We don't want to make too many, otherwise we'll waste all our ingredients. We need to make 1 of these. We need to then make the crusher. Okay, why is that? Oh, it's because of the lava bucket, I believe. Okay, and then this should be our crusher. It is. Oh my god, you've no idea how cool this feels, guys, to like get this all on the go. Okay, I thought that's the way it placed, but obviously not. Okay, so let's put that down. That should be receiving. See, that is receiving power. For some reason, this little bar is really strange. So yeah, the reason is it's not getting oxygen. That's why it's not purifying these things. I thought that would just put in properly, but I'll figure that figure that out off camera because I want to keep going here with the next thing that we need, which we then put him into an enrichment chamber. So we get oh, misspelled enrichment, excuse me. Enrichment chamber is a similar sort of recipe. We need 4 of these, 2 of those, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the things. A steel casing and some redstone. That's really quite simple, I hope. Steel casing, 1, 2, 3, 4. I should have just made a whole pile of steel casings in the beginning and different things like that, shouldn't I? Sorry about that. But I like crafting these things on camera with you guys, you know, to a certain extent. You know, as long as I've got the things prepared, I feel pretty comfortable with those sorts of things. Okay, so now that's the enrichment chamber. That will further purify what we get. And then the last thing we're going to put on the end of the line is a smelter for mechanism. And I think it's called an electric smelter, I believe. Oh, apparently not. Let's do it this way. Come on. Let me see. Energized smelter. Okay, so steel, that, and glass. Okay, so we got some steel casing to make, some glass to put in. Let's put that, some redstone, and some cobblestone. Okay, so energized smelter, steel casing. Thank you very much. Energized smelter, 2 of these. Thank you very much. And then, awesome. So I am going to go off camera in order to try and work out all these configuration-y things, to try and work out exactly how things pump into each other, etc., etc. These are annoying me right now. Look how much XP we've got. Like, it just doesn't even fit anymore. Bloody hell, we are absolutely jammed full of XP. Anyway, I'm going to go off camera to get these things sorted out, and then I'm going to demonstrate the ore tripling, and then I'm going to come down and put a chest on here and triple every mother that we just picked up. Alright guys, I will see you in a bit. So I am back and we are very over our usual time limit, so I'm going to wrap this up as quickly as I possibly can. I've got it working. Basically, I've had to go back into default for a couple of reasons. A, we didn't get these normal colors here whenever we got our configurations, so we've had to fix them. I'm going to turn NEI off because Mechanism doesn't like it. Secondly, I also had to make some pressurized tubes, which are pretty easy, steel and some glass. Seemingly, I need to pump the oxygen out. I thought I had to pump it out of this side, or I don't know how it works, but anyway, I'm now pumping oxygen out, and that's all I really care about. Maybe there's another way to get it working. I will certainly be talking to people to see if that's the case. But we're pumping the oxygen in, and we've actually, from that 1 iron ingot, we've now 1 iron ore, we got some iron ingots. So I'm going to pump all of these in, and you can watch it take place. It is awesomely cool. So watch this happen now. We're going to get from one purified ore, we're going to get 3 iron clumps. Now you're going to watch these iron clumps get crushed, and then I'll show you what happens to them. So auto ejected in here, where we get some dirty iron ingots, dirty iron dusts, and they're going to get enriched, and they are going to get enriched and put into here, where they're going to get enriched into iron dusts, where they're going to get smelted into. Come on now, any second. Boom, iron. Now there's a couple of things. Basically, we're going to build up, because this stage happens faster than a lot of these stages, but I can put some speed upgrades. Let's quickly see if we can see what they look like in default. Oh God, I hate being in default. They're so ugly looking. But here we go. Speed upgrades are basically, you know what? Let's make a couple now, actually, because I think we can. Let's make a couple, and some glass. Oh, we already got that. Speed upgrades. There we go. What are these? Energy upgrades. That might be interesting to make too. But let's put some speed upgrades in here and see what the difference makes. They get like used up. That's pretty good. I'm liking that. That's a bit faster, and I think we'll be able to like keep up with it. So that would be good. There'll be a limitation here somewhere, but you know, and overall, I am pretty happy with this. So I am just going to take all my iron for now. I think it's this one, isn't it? Yes, it is. All my iron, just so I know that I'm just using iron, and I am going to smelt this all up, And then the other thing I'm going to make is a... I don't know if I'll do this on camera. In fact, you know what? I'm not going to do this on camera. Otherwise, I'll just bore you all to death. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you liked it. I've got some ore tripling set up. We also set up a quarry in this episode, even though we didn't really get using it. We've also even finished it off in default. So we did a lot of things in this episode. I hope you appreciate that. If you do appreciate it, I'd always like it if you give me a like. If you don't want to give me a like, that's totally cool. It's up to you. You can do whatever you want, guys. Anyway, I will see you next time. It's been a joy as always. Bye!